Okay, so now we come on to Igone Garcia from talking thermal stress modeling in Envigado and Granollers. Wow, that sounds heavy, but you're going to make light work of it. Welcome to the platform, Igone Garcia.
Muchísimas gracias.
Okay.
Bueno, thank you very much. Hello, I'm Igone Garcia from Catalonia. I have a rather technical proposal, and the question I'd like to open with is what's the challenge shared by two distant communities such as Envigado and Granollers. In INTERLACE, we see that we share a lot of challenges, and achieving greater climate resilience with a thermal future is relevant. It's important to quantify impact, therefore, and analyze the impact. We can see the foreseen thermal areas in Granollers. It's important to have technical tools that allow us to plan for this future. So I'd like to invite you to visit the projections that we've made for other cities, and this is a result of our work in the neighborhood of San Miquel, where the current climate and future climate as well, approximately 63% of the surface of this neighborhood has thermal discomfort, and in the future it's going to increase by about 4 degrees compared to the current situation. Having explicit images of where or the areas with most discomfort is something that contributes to urban design. In this case, 2 spaces were chosen within the neighborhood of San Miquel plus the San Esteve Avenue to analyze the potential efficacy of natural solutions that can be implemented in urban design processes. These proposed actions to be able to provide more disruptive ideas for urban design led to the creation of infographics to identify the spaces where there are challenges to be addressed in the area of discomfort with very detailed geographical locations, so we understand where to put natural solutions, parterres, for example, to increase thermal comfort. This is the future of the San Miquel neighborhood without interventions compared to, or versus with interventions, and both the San Esteve Avenue and the 2 areas that you can see in this opportunity show improvement in comfort. But even so, it's a very significant challenge, and we need to continue to work to establish and replicate natural solutions. What do these tools contribute in detail? Well, the fact that you can see areas with shelter created by trees, which improve by 9% in terms of thermal comfort. That's why it's so important to understand where to place trees with performing urban acupuncture. Let me breathe. In Envigado, we simulated 4 neighborhoods in this case with another idea, which was to create ideas not aimed at effectiveness, but more so aimed at specifically locating problem areas within each neighborhood. These simulations at a micro scale will be seen for one specific neighborhood in a minute, which is this one here, and we can see that the thermal comfort challenges there, both in the present one and the future one, even though the climate context is different. This allows us to understand that we've come from projects that are mainly in Europe with different climate contexts, so by applying the same methodology, you still need to apply different approaches. So what we see here is the comfort indexes per surface in all 4 neighborhoods, and we can see that in all cases, in the future, discomfort increases. So you've got ranges of more comfort, less comfort, but this allows us to compare design alternatives. And the idea is to contribute certain disruptive proposals that will fit in these public spaces and identify spaces for opportunity where urban designers can focus. And in this case, all of these proposals had to be discussed profoundly with the communities themselves. And this is perhaps how we can bring such technical information to citizens and communities that they can make it their own and really understand the consequences of decision-making at the urban design level. So that's more than 20 seconds, right?
It is. Ava is in charge.
And just so you have other kind of proposals, methodologies and work, This is something we do for the whole city. You can look at the detail of every meter by meter. You can see which areas of the city are able to host more nature-based solutions to increase the effectiveness at a larger scale in municipality. These are my work colleagues. I wanted you to see them. Many of you know them already. You've seen them at different meetings. And thanks to them, this work has been made possible. I am the spokesperson only of what Technali has been doing, and I hope that they've made great contributions in terms of information and the form of information to Envigado and Granollers. This exercise has been applied in other cities as well over time. Urban designers are interested in applying these tools for decision-making processes and providing information to communities, and this has been done in Madrid. It's been done in different Spanish cities as well, and in other projects in Europe, other intervention projects. Without greater ado, I'd like to thank you for listening. If you have any questions, you have our email addresses here, and over the next few days you could always stop me as well and we'll have a talk. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Igone Garcia, thank you. If you think there was thermal stress on the screen, it was matched by thermal stress here and thermal stress in the interpretation booth. Well done. Whew.